Drive World has just updated, so let's check it out. And heading into game, you can see the gold event has now started, and you can see the 4 cars that you'll be getting throughout this event. And looking at the gold event donation reward here, you can see everything that you'll be getting. You have the Gilded Tires, Kingfisher Mason here, which looks crazy. And it really doesn't look too bad here, but if you change the customizations and just make it one color, it just looks terrible. You have this gilded camo, which is a really cool, like, similar to Damascus camo, but then you're actually able to change it to any color you want. You have the rims and the 290 Mason, and this looks like you'll be getting the spoiler for the 290 Mason as well. And then you have the Reject Evo, which is normal Reject, is one of the most expensive cars in the game, so if you're wanting to get the Reject, you can get it now with this, and it'll look basically the same. But from what I've heard, you're forced to have the forged carbon on the car, and I know some people don't like that, so that might end up ruining the car for you. And you can see the community donation goal here, and at 7 million gold, you'll be able to permanently unlock this car that will be in the dealership. And in total here, you can see you'll need 4,000 gold to finish the entire event. So if you've been completing in these daily race challenges, you'll get 250 per day, so you can easily just fly through the amount of gold you need for this event. And here you can see they updated the daily challenges now, so it looks like top 100 gets 250, which I think it was 200 before, but I'm not too sure. Top 250 will get 100 gold, so even if you're lower than top 100, you'll still get that, and it's really easy to get top 250. And if you're top 500, you'll get 100,000, which could help you upgrade a car and get the better times or save for another good car. And if you've been grinding the daily challenges, this will be super easy to complete. I'm just gonna put in the amount and let's just finish it all, and we'll just claim all these, I guess, and I'll check them out. I also want to add the event is 14 days, so you'll have 2 weeks in total to complete this. If you don't end up getting enough gold the first week, then you still have the second week. Here you can see the Kingfisher, and before we get into this, I'll show you these tires here. You can see what those look like. They're kind of mimicking cell shading or something. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. You might be able to get a cool build out of this. Seems like something you put more on like a futuristic build, like the DeLorean or something. And then you're also given these rims here, which I think look really good. And here I'll show you the customizations for it. I am not sure what that's for. And then we have this gilded camo here, which you can see the different colors. You're able to do any color you want with this. And this looks super clean. This might be my favorite wrap, but I'm not too sure. And here you can see the difference between the gilded camo and the Damascus one. I do think the Damascus one, like just it being closer together is better, but the problem with it is that you're only really able to do like very specific colors, where this one you can do any color you want, which I think really saves it. It would be really cool if you're able to choose the different colors between both of these. So like you could have a base color at the bottom, and then like you could use this other one as like water. If it ends up raining, you could act like the car has water on it, or you can make it look like a tiger and have orange on the bottom and then the black stripes around it. And the event is actually about to hit 2 million gold. There you go. Now there's only 5 million gold left, and this seems to be 2 hours after the event started, so you're getting about 2 million gold per hour. And here we have the 290 Mason. I think this one's super clean, especially with that blue interior, although that'd be really annoying to deal with. And here are the customizations on it. overall, not too many customizations on this one, but I really like how this one looks. And now for the final reward, after donating 4,000 gold, you'll end up getting the Regent Evo. And here you can see the Regent Evo. It still has this really ugly rear, which the normal Regent as well also has, and the real life version of this car also has it. I just really do not like the rear of this car at all. But here are the customizations on it. And I just checked, you are actually able to change this forged carbon here. So if you don't want that on here, you can remove that. And you can see here that I can change it to absolutely anything I want. So you can actually get this pretty close to the normal Regent, and they'll both look pretty similar. The only difference really is just this back end is extended a little bit more. And once we reach 7 million gold, we'll be getting this tornado right here. And this thing looks really, really good. And I'll show the customizations for this as well. And there is a lot here, actually. We have 2 different body kits here. And after upgrading it, you can see the stats here. It has a score of 3,300, a top speed of 385. And for this, I believe you just want to use the 9 speed. I just completely missed that turn. Oh my goodness. It struggles to turn a little bit. If you want to make that easier, you'll want to change the suspension tune. There you can see the time it gets on that race, and then you could compare it to some other cars that you have if you want to see if it's better than some of the ones you have already. I think it's a pretty good car with a top speed of 385. I think that's pretty close to meta, since the best cars are only like 400, and that's for top speed. And this car is probably way better at handling since it's heavier, so then it'll just be able to take turns easier and is more controllable. And also try the Tornado on this brand new race, Desert Rally Loop, and let's see how good it is. Overall, I think that race is actually pretty fun and cool. It looks really good. The tube is a little weird because it kind of just throws you into a wall if you go on the side, which is where your car will end up going if you're doing it correctly. But I also don't really think that's a bad thing. Like, it might get you to be more skillful when you're going through the race, or it might create some funny moments when you're racing against your friends or other people in a server and people are just flying through that. But overall, in my opinion, I think this event is actually good because as it stands, gold doesn't really have a purpose other than buying some of the gold shop cars, but they're not really good, and once you buy them, there's nothing really else to go for with gold. You'll see most people just boosting cars in auctions trying to sell them with their gold, so there's really just not a good use for them. So I think this idea is cool, and with the new daily races offering a ton of gold, it's really easy to complete this event. But with the daily races now offering a ton of gold, this is definitely something that was needed since a lot of people are going to have a lot of gold that they want to spend, and these ones will just end up being cheaper than the ones in the shop since there's a whole bunch of rewards that come alongside them as well. But with that being said, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this update, and I'll see you in the next video.